Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Young Family in our YouTube channel. Today is January 24th, 2025. In today's video, I'd like to talk about Los Angeles wildfire in Southern California. Stay tuned. On January 7th, the first fire started at Palisades, which is located between Santa Monica and Malibu, one of the most famous iconic area in Los Angeles, Southern California. Actually, in the past 17 days, we had several wildfires at different locations. So far, the Palisades fire, only 70% is contained. Just a couple days ago, we had another new fire. It is called Hughes Fire. So far, all the bush fire in Southern California has destroyed or damaged tens of thousands of structures. At least 28 people died in the fire. Estimated cost of damages is over $250 billion. Today, President Donald Trump just visited Southern California and took a little tour at Palisades, one of the disaster-hit areas in Southern California. Okay, today I'd like to invite you just to follow my camera to take a look at what happened on the first day and the second day of Palisades fire. On January 7th, 2025, I worked on that day. One of my coworkers told us there was a big fire in Los Angeles area. At that time, nobody took it seriously because we all get used to it. In Southern California area, we always have some bush fire. So at that time, nobody think it's a big deal. Actually, on that day, my wife sent me a picture. She said the canopy in our driveway almost flew to the sky, but finally it was stuck between trees and the wall. So you can imagine we had a very strong wind on that day. Actually, later on that day, from our neighborhood, we can see a lot of smoke on the west. The next day, on the morning, when I wake up and walk to the front yard, I can see the beautiful sunrise on the east. But unfortunately, on the west, the sky was covered with smoke. Actually, much to my surprise, I can see a lot of leaves, broken branches. Doesn't matter, small one or big one, covered all the street, front yard and driveway, everywhere. Actually, there's one big branches dropped just next to my loquat tree, almost crushed my loquat tree. Actually, you can see another big branch just dropped in the middle of the street, almost hit my neighbor's car. If I walk around in the neighborhood, I can always find a lot of trees, leaves, and any sized branches. You can see the trash bin or recycle bin fell to the ground because of the strong wind. Actually, on the way, when I drove kids to the school, I can see a lot of smoke everywhere. Because actually Palisades is not only fire, there's several other fires in Los Angeles. On the way home, when I drive on the freeway, you can see they already closed some streets to Santa Monica and the Malibu area. On the way home, when I passed by a bridge over 10 freeway, I stopped my car and took a look at on the west. You can see a lot of black smoke on the west. From Santa Monica, Malibu area, that is the Palisades fire. I even can see the fire in that direction. At that time, when I talked with another guy, he stopped by. I just watched the fire, and he told me there was several other fire at the same time in Los Angeles area, just different locations. Actually kind of something weird. On that day, I told you the fire started, and the day after the fire started, we had a very strong wind in Los Angeles area. So at that time, I just pulled out my car key. You can see very strong wind. My car key just swing in the wind. And also you can see a lot of trees and leaves. They're just, dancing in the wind. Actually, to be honest, this time, Los Angeles wildfire is one of the most serious fire in Los Angeles area. One thing I want to point out, actually, this season supposed to be wet season in Los Angeles area because in Los Angeles area, we had very mild and Mediterranean climate. So really pretty dry, the low humidity. But this season supposed to wet season. We're supposed to have a lot of rain in this season. But unfortunately, this year, 2024 to 2025, so far I have not get any rain in Los Angeles area. So that's why the temperature is pretty high and the humidity is really, really low. But fortunately, this coming weekend, we will have a rain in Los Angeles area. Actually, the Palisades fire give us a big concern because our home is just not far from Palisades. Actually, just 1 or 2 miles away, we have some friends already received evacuation warning. They have to evacuate from their apartment or house. Unfortunately, as far as I know, some of our friends' home were destroyed or damaged in this fire because of wildfire and bad air quality in Los Angeles area. LAUSD has to close some schools, and also UCLA has closed school for 1 week. It is true because wildfire, the sky was covered with smoke. Every day is supposed to be sunny day, but actually you can see it's kind of like overcast. It is not real, supposed to be sunny day because the smoke covered in the sky. Because of wildfire, the air quality is really, really bad. You can see a lot of little white ash fly in the sky. Even my plants covered with little white ash. Actually, to be honest, the bushfire in Southern California is a big problem. It threatened, the property and the lives every year. Just as President Donald Trump said, we are going to get it fixed. We are going to fix that problem permanently. So what do you think? Do you have any comments? Just leave it down below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.